we explore Spearfish Canyon.
This is Ron.
And this is Amanda.
Welcome to Wanderlost.
So, if you're coming out here, there's almost no cell phone signal. It will depend on what your carrier is, but for the most part, you won't have cell service. So what we usually do is we enter, before we get out of here, we enter in our GPS and we put in Rough Lock Falls Trail. Rough Lock Falls Trail is what we put in the GPS. You can see in 13 miles we're turning onto Rough Lock Falls Road. And that is the last of the 3 easily accessible waterfalls out here. So the first one is Bridal Veil. Oh, and on the way to Rough Lock Falls, you're going to pass by the other 2. So that's why we only put that one in our GPS, and then we just go that direction and stop at the other 2. So Bridal Veil Falls will be very easy to see. Number 1, there's a pull off and there's always cars pulled off. So you'll wonder, why is everybody stopped? And then you'll look and to the left and notice the waterfalls. So our first stop is Bridal Veil Falls. Plan ahead like Ron does, then you already have in your phone, you already have the map saved, downloaded. He downloaded the map of this area into his phone from Google Maps, so that every time we get in the car to go somewhere, we will always have the GPS with us for this area. So you can do that if you plan ahead. If you're like me, just put Rough Lock Falls in there and keep driving. This is it. You come around the corner and it says Bridal Veil Falls right there. And you can park anywhere along here. It's a really long parking area. And then there is an actual crosswalk up here. They have a viewing platform that you can look at. And there are a couple of little trails that go down. I don't know that they're official trails, but you can easily walk over to the base of the waterfall. It depends on how high the water is, though, whether you can actually get up to the waterfall or not. We got a lot of rain last night, so we're going to look and see if we can even get over there. And then there it is. Crosswalk into the waterfall. They were doing those the other day out here.
My arms are not long. No, because we got.
So after you come across the crosswalk, you can go down right here on the side and go all the way down to the water. If you cross over the water right there where the rocks are, today you can see it's way too high, but it takes you right up to the bottom of the falls. And then you can go right there to the bottom of the falls. There's a little path through there. are headed to the next waterfall. So if you're using your GPS and it tells you to turn at Rough Lock Falls Road, that is where the next waterfall is. That is called Spearfish Falls. And it's a little bit of a walk to get to see it. We'll show you what it looks like as we get there. So as you're coming up here to this town, I don't know how they say it. Savoy, I guess? Savoy? I don't know. We pull in here. This is the Latch String Restaurant. There's the... And it is open today. There is limited parking on this side, and there are bathrooms back behind. There are bathrooms through that trail, around that trailer. They're doing some work apparently. But you come around here and park in the parking lot of the Latch String, and there is a trail just beside it, behind it, that goes down to the bottom of the falls. There's not as many people that takes that trail. So there's a viewing platform right there we're gonna walk to.
Yeah, I'm assuming she's talking about right here. What little service I had one way.
All right, we're gonna do the Spearfish Falls Trail. Well, first we're gonna do the overlook. You can hear it before you see it. So this is the top of the falls. And then you can see the observation area down there. We're gonna walk down. We're gonna walk around down there. So if you leave out the entrance to the restaurant.
It smells really good, by the way.
It smells great. I said it was making me hungry. We're gonna walk down to the Spearfish Falls. There's beautiful views everywhere around us right now. There are not beautiful bathrooms right here, but if you need one, you need one. So this is the Spearfish Falls trailhead, just right next to the bathroom. Looks like we're going to get to see a lot of wildflowers today and some more of those beautiful rock formations all around us. Okay, my knees are already hurting. 2 steps in. At least they offer lots of benches to sit on. I'm loving these purple wildflowers. Just a green tunnel. It's so pretty. I like that it shows you the difference in a mountain lion and a domestic dog. I hope we don't see one of those today. I hear it.
It's in the fall.
I know. Okay, I think we made it. It is nice and cool out here, but I am getting hot. I think it's just from moving in general, but uh-oh, I see some falls in front of us. We're getting closer. That is beautiful.
That's good. That's pretty good. Try to get it to where my body's closer to the water.
took us like 15 minutes maybe to walk it. I don't know exactly when we got down here. When you come out of the canyon, off the trail, this is the beautiful view surrounding the restaurant. And no, I still can't breathe from climbing up. Took it out, but it's okay. It was worth it. We're sitting in the parking lot right now, and where those people are right over there, there's a really cool like mini waterfall where the water comes down through the thing. I'll throw up some pictures here that we took with some friends of ours when they came, of that area right there. If you don't want to walk all the way down to the falls, you can do the lookout point and then walk across the street and look at that. That's pretty, really pretty. So after you turn off of Roughlop Falls Road, there's no more pavement. There's less people. There's still a lot of people, but there are fewer people. And the views are still beautiful, just like they always were. And this is the parking lot. It's just a little turnaround area. There are picnic areas out here, which is a beautiful place to stop and have a picnic. There's additional parking down there if there's not any room.
So when you park here at Roughlop Falls, you can go off to the right a little bit from the parking lot, and there is a wonderful, sort of secluded picnic area. So there's 3 different tables here. And so if you got a family with you, especially with small kids, where you want to be able to let them run, but also be able to keep an eye on them, this is a wonderful place to do that. Highly recommended. In the parking lots, you can head left. There's a overlook out here over the stream. From the parking lot, you head left and go towards the falls. Park is dog friendly, and here's a beautiful young lady.
You need to bring hand sanitizer because the bathrooms have no way to wash your hands. So if you're coming for a picnic, for sure, hand sanitizer.
And a lot more picnic areas out here, not as secluded as the one we went to just a minute ago. It's still beautiful. So another viewing spur. There's several of these along the trail.
How pretty that is up there. See those rocks?
That's like pretty right here, but hold on.
So this trail comes up from
Where we were at the
the Spearfish Falls behind the lodge if you wanted to take a longer hike to get here. On the internet, what do you think? A log or a pipe? I vote for log.
I think it's a log too. I mean, I think it's a pipe because of that open end right there.
A pipe disguised as a log?
Yeah. This is Waterfalls Falls, and we walked all the way to the bottom. It's not very far, and it's nice walking platforms the whole time, and the parking lot is nice, and you can wade in the water, although it's cold. But yeah.
And you can see the fish swimming out there.
Oh yeah. A lot of people come and put their feet in here. You can see the boards are wet. It's cold though.
But it is very, very cold. But after a long day of hiking, it certainly would feel good. Oh, look at that big fish down there.
So after you turn off of the highway and onto Spearfish Canyon Highway, drive through the 3 waterfalls and come back out to the highway. It has taken us almost exactly 2 hours. That's it. We hiked all the way down to Spearfish Falls. We went all the way down to the bottom of Spearfish Falls. We walked all the way down to the bottom of Falls, and we stopped and parked and walked across the street for Bridal Veil Falls, took lots of pictures, and all of that took 2 hours. But if you don't have a lot of time and you want to see beautiful views in just 2 hours, then there you go, Spearfish Canyon.